Yo dudes! Welcome to one of my all-time favourite desserts.
What is it?
This is a fuss-free dessert that will take very easy to make without a recipe, and it's incredibly delicious.
What is it?
It is an apple and berry crumble. Right now we're in apple and pear season here in the Northern Hemisphere. Wonderful celebration, simple dessert that is just,
It is exquisite. Our granny used to make these when we were kids, and our mom, and it is delicious. Okay, we're gonna start with Bramley
So
cooking
this
apples.
is known as a Bramley apple. It's tart, it's bitter, and that's important because I think when you stew your apples, you want it to be sharp, you want it to be acidic, so it's
sweet.
It contrasts with the sweet, crumbly topping.
Thank you for that. I tend to use just eating apples, but Steve tends to use Bramley cooking.
I think that's
so
good.
we've got about 1.5 kilos of apples of choice, or you could use pears.
I'm leaving the skin on in lots of places. They like to,
So you're chopping up nice and fine, right? So we're gonna pop a pan on a high heat. We're just using a pan to stew our fruit.
What does
And
stewing?
we're Dave and Steve, by the way. We started the Happy Pear 20 years ago as a veg shop, and we're about 44-year-old identical twins.
Yes, correct.
And for 20 years we've been helping people to eat more veg by our veg shop and cafe and recipes and products. So yeah. So thanks for subscribing and thanks for watching this video.
So stewing them in essence is cooking them in a small amount of water and a lot of their juices. It'll just help break the cell wall down so they end up kind of soft. But you want a little bit of bite, not too, I think with a crumble, when you do stew them down too much and they lose all their texture, I don't think that's good.
Well, you'll notice, so see the colour going in, it's very white, and then when it comes out, it can be kind of goldeny coloured because all the sugars will caramelise.
But here's a trick to make it go pink and make it look more interesting. Just take some frozen blueberries.
I might go with a little bit of cinnamon, pinch of cinnamon, aromatics. You could add a bit of cardamom or ginger or star anise if you wanted to kind of add in those more winter notes to it. So I'm just going with about a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Oh, so we have our annual apple pie contest. So this has been an event that has been running for about 18 years. It happened, there was a wonderful apple harvest of 2006. Some of you may remember. There were apples everywhere. They were nearly taking over the town. I think we got enough apples there.
You reckon? I'm going to go
let's
one
pop
more.
them all in. Okay, fair enough.
One more, sure, why not we have them?
And one lady, Granny Orr, brought in an apple pie to say thanks because we were giving away free apples because people kept dropping them into us. And then the next day, another lady brought in an apple pie and we were like, oh, yours isn't as nice as Granny Orr's. She was like, what? And we found out that people were really competitive about their apple pies, so we decided let's have an apple pie baking competition. So it was long before the bake-off, and we picked a date and didn't
long before any bake-off TV shows.
Yeah,
it was
TV
kind
shows.
Of, it was really
and we
just...
didn't know how many people were going to come or how many pies. We got about 40 to 50 pies. We had what was it? Betty
Doyle
Lowe
and
and Frank
Betty
Doyle.
Lowe.
They're both kind of in their 70s, 80s. They came as stalwarts to judge it, and the whole purpose was to celebrate the seasonality. Apple pie, come together, build community. It was such a laugh. So it's been going on for 16 years.
18 years.
18 years. And the winner normally gets, provided I can find them, a local apple tree. So it's really nice. And 1 year, Sylvie, my neighbour, she baked apples with apples from the tree that she won 1 year. So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is. So we'll be doing that in November if anyone wants to come visit.
Yeah, we'll be celebrating 20
Sometime
years.
in November, we're not sure exactly yet.
So here right now, Dave is frying. There's no water in the pan, so the sugars are going to start to char. So we're going to move from frying to steaming. So in goes maybe 3-4 tablespoons of water, and we trap them.
So about 80 mil.
So it's all at a high heat, and what happens is that the water evaporates, hits the surface, and kind of recondenses and comes down and cooks it in its own juices.
You can see the way the steam is billowing around the pan.
So we're going to leave that to stew for about 5 minutes, maybe 6. As I kind of said, I think it's really important that they don't break down and lose all their texture. You want a little bit of bite to it.
Is that it?
Yeah,
that's
right.
So
we're going to make our crumble. So we've got oats. How many?
150 grams of
150
oats.
grams of oats. 100 grams of ground almond.
And obviously, if you want to make it gluten-free, just use gluten-free oats. We've got 30 grams of, or I think it was 3 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, 3 tablespoons of sunflower seeds.
30 grams of desiccated coconut. I think it's lovely. I just think it goes nice and caramel-like.
Obviously, leave it out if you don't like coconut.
I've got 100 grams of brown sugar. This is coconut sugar, but use...
So you could use maple syrup if you want. We do like a granulated sugar in this case because you do get the crunch and
it just breaks.
Brown sugars tend to have a more caramelized note. You get a kind of more molasses-like note to it.
Do you want any cinnamon through it or anything?
No.
No, okay, great.
Maybe a tiny bit.
Okay, so mix our dry ingredients. A little bit of cinnamon. Pinch of cinnamon. There you go. So mix our dry ingredients. Wet, we're going to use, our fat we're going to use is just 100 ml of vegetable oil. You could use plant-based butter if you have it, but I think, vegetable oil works absolutely fine.
So see the way the pink colour is really kind of mixing through it now.
100 ml of vegetable oil.
Beautiful. And then get your hands in. As I said, it's really simple and easy. We did provide a recipe for the topping, but you can make it with whatever you have. Like if you like nuts, you could add nuts through it.
I like some chopped almonds through it.
I do like a bit of texture, like you can put whatever type of seeds you have, whatever type of nuts, oats, and it's always gonna have a bit of fat and a bit of sweet, kind of equal portion.
So it's relatively healthy.
So see our fruit is stewing right down.
I like to take a few whole almonds and just slice them up. And it just provides a little bit of bite. The apples,
Beautiful.
are they ready? Do you want to try them?
Yeah, I'd say we're ready to go, yeah.
Okay, great. Let's turn them off the heat.
Well, hang on, I will have an out taste. So see, it's...
And those are almonds.
So that literally took 10 minutes just to stew them down. We're gonna make 2 different trays. We'll see which it suits better in. Okay, so we're gonna start with the small one. And just spread the base out to the edges. And then I'm gonna go with the next one. Do you have enough there?
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, really good. Like this is a real simple dessert that really celebrates the season, and like it's so
simple.
Genuinely one of my all-time favorite desserts. So the thing with your topping is you want to go dense, but not too dense. If you go too dense, it kind of
starts to steam,
and it kind of you end up with this kind of soggy crumble. Like it's called a crumble, but it should have a crunch to it.
Yeah, the contrast of texture is super important. From the stewy, steamy, succulent fruit, and then the crispy kind of crunch on the top. We've preheated our oven to 200 degrees and we're gonna pop these in and bake them for probably 15 to 20 minutes until the top kind of crisps up and caramelizes. It's ready to go!
So
It's ready to crumble.
For around 25 minutes. What you're looking for is just...
Oh, wait, can I say it? Let's get ready to crumble!
That was pretty weak.
I thought that was good. Oh my God, the smell. Oh!
And you might look at that and go, that's just granola, lads. Come on, but wait.
That is intoxicating. The smell is just...
Which one you want to go from?
It is overwhelmingly delicious.
Okay, so...
Bring me up for this, beautiful. You can use a wooden spoon to serve.
Yeah, well, I like an owl. Just...
Oh, nice crunch. Oh, yum. Okay, we're gonna serve this with some delicious vegan vanilla ice cream.
Oh my God. This
my God.
Like the hot crumble and melting ice cream. This, like...
Thank you, life, thank you, life, thank you, life, thank you.
This is, like, I feel like I'm at Granny's.
This is yum. I feel like I'm about to eat my childhood. Let us know in the comments what is your childhood dessert that your parents, your grandparents, your family that reminds you of your childhood. This is just, thank you.
I love a crumble.
Yeah,
like this is so worth trying. It's like one of those understated desserts that's quick, easy to make, and it's just, it's like so nourishing and delicious and
a soul food right there. Thank you. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much. I hope you do cook it.
If you're new to our channel, we really appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. And as we may or may not have said, I can't really remember, our mission is to really help you to eat more veg because it's the single biggest thing you can do for you, your own personal health, for the planet's health. And yeah, we're really here to try to support you. And thanks to anyone who's pre-ordered our new book. It's
just out. It's celebrating 20 years in business. It's lessons, stories, and there's 100 recipes.
This book has been in business 20 years.
No, our business, the Happy Pear, has been in 20 years. But it's kind of stories. Like we packed it full of soul, but there's 100 plant-based recipes that we perfected and that are really to help you to eat more veg. And we love this book and we're so excited. So if you are interested, link down below to learn more.
Thanks, Mel. Cheers. Bye.
Bye. Bye.